welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the program wherever you are joining us from. I welcome you and I appreciate being part of the program. Please like and share the program as you join us. Like and share the program on your platform. Like and share to your family and friends. Like and share to everyone that need to hear us, including our enemies. Share to them. Let them come and hear what we have to say. Please continue to share. It is our responsibility to spread this gospel. So every hand must be on deck. Every one of us have a role to play. If this message must get to the ends of the world, every one of us must be active. So please, as you join, try to invite someone else to join us. Like the program and share on your platform. Share to family and friends. Remember, we are still on the radical evangelism. Every one of us have a role to play in that. Do not allow yourself to be left behind. Join the message and preach the gospel as much as you can. We are in this together. It is our job to make sure that the voice of the Biafran people is heard across the world. That is what we have signed up for, and we will continue to make sure that the message goes far and wide. So please, as you come in, share to people close to you. Share to anyone you can be able to reach. If you know anyone you can reach, share to them. Very important. Very important. Do not keep the message to yourself. We must make sure we share this message so that it can get to the ends of the world. You're welcome, Jack Acho. Jack, you're welcome. My beloved brother, Emily Kechibo, thank you so much. You're welcome, Emily Kechibo. You're always here. I welcome you, my brother, Emily K. Thank you so much for joining. If you have not shared the program, please share the program. We are going to start as soon as possible.
The Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government
Welcome, like and share the program. If you have not shared the program, please like and share. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone around you. Very important. We must continue to share this program so that everybody will get the information. Please keep sharing. Tony Obodo, you're welcome, Tony. long. My brother Tony, you're welcome. Shika Onyacha, you're welcome.
Every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who is in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, Nani Kebile Libe, Kahagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I didn't want to remain in the street because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. Because you must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of the Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Isom, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobos. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you aha dị nsọ si n'ebighị ebi ruo n'ebighị ebi.
Ise. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this very program today. Wherever you are joining this program from, I appreciate you, I welcome you, and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiam continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. As many as I have joined us on this very program, wherever you are connecting from, I welcome you. If you are joining from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. You are joining from Asia, I welcome you. You are joining from any part of Africa, I welcome you. You are joining from Europe, from America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. You are joining us from Russia, from China, from Israel. I welcome you and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you. For those who are coming to this very platform for the very first time, I want to remind you that this platform where you are watching this program from is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack anybody. We don't come here to attack any race, religion. What we do here is to bring the plight of the oppressed before the whole world. We bring the situation in the Zoological Republic before the whole world. We bring the plight of the Biafrans before the whole world. We are here to encourage all freedom fighters across the world, encourage every lovers of freedom, regardless your race, your religion, or your beliefs. As long as you're genuinely standing for freedom, we are here for you, and we're going to stand along with you. We are here to bring the plight of the indigenous people of Biafra before the whole world. When we speak about the Biafrans, always know that the Biafra we're talking about is the old southeastern region, which comprises of the present south, southeast with Lower Benue and Lower Kogi. Any place you are in that area and your mother ties to be Sofrapa, you are a Biafran. We come here to encourage Biafrans, and this morning section is always an interactive section. You have the right to come in and air your opinion, make your argument, ask your question, and say your prayers. The whole world is watching. Our Prime Minister is also observing. I can see my beloved sister, Mary Telkam. Thank you so much for joining, my beloved sister, Mary. Thank you for being here. She is one of our speakers on this platform. A formidable Biafran at that. So in this platform, each time we come online, we try as much as possible to express ourselves. And every Biafran have the right to use that link, click, come in and speak in your own language. As long as it's a Biafran tongue, in Biafra, we have different nations that make up Biafra. The United States of Biafra is made up of many nations. Ibibio nations, Ijaw nations, Igbo nation, Efik nation, Ishakiri nation, Ibanki nation. There are so many nations that make up Biafra. So we are talking about these nations. It's not just about one particular side. So when you come on, use your own language and communicate to your own audience so that they can hear you and join the moving train. Also, anybody who is out there that wants to hear from us can equally join. If you have any question to ask, even if you are a one Nigerianist or you are not a Nigerian, you are from any other part of the world, and you have a question for us, Click that link, come in and ask your question. If there is something you have heard about us that you're not too sure about, come and ask. If you have a word of advice for us, feel free to come on. You have a suggestion to make for us, also feel free to join us. Your word will be accepted and will be welcomed. In this very platform, we do everything that we need to do to see that the gospel of Biafra gets to the highest height. Reach Biafra. That is what we do in this platform, nothing else. When you join us on this platform, please try to coordinate yourself. Number one, you have to dress properly. Don't appear on the platform naked. If you're smoking, finish with your smoke. Then you can come on and speak to the Biafrans and speak to the world. While you are speaking on this platform, make sure you are civil. You can be angry if you want to be angry. You can express your anger. You can make your arguments. You can present your opinion. But when you are doing all that, ask your questions. When you are doing it, do it in a civil manner. We will not accept unnecessary insult in this platform to anybody, regardless who the person is. Why we are here is to make sense. We are representing a government and we must present ourselves decent. So when you come online to join me here to speak, please try as much as possible to be civil in anything you want to say. Fellow Biafrans, first of all, I have to appreciate everyone that participated yesterday on the sit at home. Everyone in Biafra land that participated in the sit at home yesterday, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you. You did marvelously well. The Biafrans have been doing great job. Those in the homeland, even in the face of the war, against all odds, they are standing strong, doing what they are supposed to do. I pray that Chukwu Okike will never leave you. I have said it several times on my platform. There is no sacrifice you make for Biafran freedom that will be in vain. There is no sacrifice you make for Biafran freedom that will not have a reward. For every sacrifice, there is a reward for it. So as you are in the homeland today, sacrificing, doing everything humanly possible to see that this message continues, you will never be forgotten. Chukwu Okike will not forget you, and we will not forget you. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, yesterday was a success, and so we will continue to experience success. Before I introduce the topic of the day, I want you to remember that tomorrow, being 21st, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the leader of the Ambazonia, Cho Ayoba, will have a joint press briefing, which is going to take place by 8 p.m. Biafran time. 8 p.m. Biafran and Ambazonian time. So every one of us must tune in on Twitter to join on that very broadcast. A lot is going to be revealed. Don't wait for second-hand information. Be there. 8 p.m. Be there and watch live and connect to that broadcast. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Israel and the leader of the Ambazonia, Cho Ayoba. So be there. Important issues will be discussed. Revelations will be made. And I bet you, when you listen to formidable and strong men like that, you will see reason to fight more. So be there. Again, on the 26th of this month, there is going to be a total lockdown in Biafra land. 26, that is next week, Monday. We are looking forward to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court that day. And that very sit at home is in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to demand for his unconditional release. So everyone must participate. It's going to be a sit at home with a difference. is sit at home with the difference. Every one of you should know that we have stepped up the game. There is no longer business as usual. So whatever you are doing, you must bring out all your effort. Now, today on our topic, we want to discuss, as we always do, and the title I chose here is Biafra Republic Government in Exile / Prime Minister Unstoppable Victory as Biafrans prepare for independence as self-referendum also wins. Fellow Biafrans, we have won. We have won the battle. In case you do not know, I am telling you now, Biafrans have won the battle. The restoration of Biafra is evident. There's nothing any human being can do about that. We have won the battle. If you are not yet seeing the victory, it is because you are not following up and you're not paying attention. I have said this several times on my program that all things worketh for good to them that love Chukwu. Today, when you look at the zoo, what do you see? When you look at Nigeria today, what do you see? What can you see? When you look at Nigeria today, what can you see? It's a question that you must answer. What do you see? When you wake up every day, you glance at Nigerian news and what is happening there, what do you see? We have won. They try to pretend about it. They try to cover it up. They try to tell lies. They try to maneuver. They try to buy all the media. Even in doing that, yet, you can't change the winning. The Biafrans are winning. And our independence is unstoppable. Very, very unstoppable. You know, I have been saying it every time on my program that this one Nigerianist from other region, the one Nigerian, they think that the Biafra agitation we are agitating is just because of us or because of our selfish interest. It is not because of us. It's not just for selfish interest. It is not. The seek for Biafra independence is to make sure that everybody becomes independent and grow at their own space. But some of you misunderstand that it is out of pride or because of your resources or because of what you have. No, that's not it. It's out of pride. Most importantly, why we are doing what we're doing is to save life and allow people to grow. Because the indigenous people in Nigeria has become an endangered species. Helpless. Nobody can come to their aid. We discover that if we continue to fold hands, it will get to us. At the time we come, when there will be nobody to stand up and call him or herself a Biafran. I have said it before, that if there are any race that will survive hardship, it is the Biafrans. If there's any race that can survive trouble, it is the Biafrans. And today, it is playing out. When we Biafrans talk, they say we are noisemakers. When we call people to be responsible and pursue their rights, they fail to listen. Today, you see what is happening in the zoo. Every part of the Zoological Republic that is fire, they are crying and shouting. The only place you do not see or hear that noise is from Biafra land. It is not because we have much an abundance. It is not because it is not because we are not affected. But in Biafra land, we have seen different kinds of situations. We have witnessed, in fact, there is no situation we witness today that will be more than what we have seen in the past. None. But what do you see in another place today? You see the Northerners who say that they are born to rule. The Northerners who have stolen for good 8 years, today they are crying and shouting. Hunger is dealing with them. The people who claim to have it all, people who have stolen everything, who have been supporting evil, who say they are born to rule, you see them sharing tears and crying today, hunger. The same thing in the Southwest. Those of them who sold out, the Biafrans, are still crying. They are crying and protesting. The only place you cannot see that is in Biafra land. And some of you will be surprised. Why is it that the Biafrans are not crying the word? Why should we cry the way they cry? We are not the same with them. We can't cry the way they cry. We prepare. We are born prepared from our mother's womb. We are prepared for all circumstances and all weather. The Biafrans are well prepared. What you are seeing happening today is a small thing. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, began to prepare Biafrans 2 years before now. Some of us did not know that the sit at home we have been doing all this while is preparation for what is coming. We have been talking about it. The sit at home that you have been doing and you call it suffering. Today you understand the training you have gone through. Biafra have gone through tough training. And today, while the whole nation is shouting and burning, in Biafra land, people are calm and focused. And that was the target of our Prime Minister, to make sure that nothing distracts us. Focused. Mazen Nandekano said, consistency is the key. And for you to be consistent, you must be focused. The Prime Minister taught us that focus, to be focused, put our eyes on the ball. That was why the Biafrans passed through that tough training. Train them and sensitize them until today. And while the whole places is burning, people are shouting and crying, the Biafrans are calm. And our Prime Minister have given the order. That order must be obeyed. That Biafrans will not participate in anything called election. We know that maybe very soon they will begin to bribe people who will come out and protest. Very soon they begin to share money for those who come out and protest. But I bet you, in Biafra land today, there's nothing anybody can do. If you are a Biafran and you venture come out for this protest, you will not live to tell the story. And I see no reason why a Biafran should join the Nigeria to make a protest, even when you know that we are no longer Nigerians and we are not with them. We don't take authority from Nigeria government, and Nigeria government is not in charge of our territory. The Biafra Republic government is in charge of Biafran territory. Nigeria is not in charge. So when you want to bring your pity party, don't bring it to Biafra land. Take it to the north. Take it to their one Nigeria. But for us in Biafra, we are going home. That is why the starvation cannot affect us. We are prepared before now. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, you can never stop the moving train. We did not create ourselves, neither do we give ourselves this job. Chukwu Okike Abiama laid a solid foundation. And today, we are building on that foundation. As we build on the foundation laid for us, there's no going back. The earlier you begin to understand this reality, the better for you. For those of you who think that, oh, somehow they are going to step aside. Somehow they're going to stop talking. You are insane. You don't know what you're doing. You are a dreamer. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, Simon Ekpa, who followed and built on a solid foundation led by Mazen Nandeka. He stood on that foundation and he prepared us for today. For the calamity we are seeing today,